Hello, Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This reading is for the week of February the 20th through the 28th, 2023, but of course it's meant for you whenever it finds you. I offer this for the highest good, to the benefit of the planet. Release me from any and all blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides. What are the messages for Gemini today, please? Gemini, what are the messages for Gemini today? Messages for Gemini for the week of February 20th through the 28th, 2023. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ascended Masters, Keepers of the Akashic Records. What are the Akashic Tarot messages for Gemini, please? 3 cards for Gemini. Your first card out, the 6 of Keys in Crescent Moon. The second card, 2 of Keys, the Treasure. The third card, the King of Roses. Beautiful cards, Gemini. On the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. Your first card, the 8 of Keys in Crescent Moon. 6 of Keys in Crescent Moon. A man works diligently sculpting a bust in his workroom. Behind him is a large window that overlooks the rolling hills of a harbor city. The moon in the sky points left, growing to full. It's called the increscent moon. This waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increase, abundance, and growth. Your efforts have combined with external circumstances, and even the stars have aligned. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There is great opportunity for increase and fulfillment. Financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So just do your work and get ready to receive. The Akashic Force for this card reads, close your eyes and tap into the increscent moon's power. Feel the flow of energy, receptivity, and opportunity swell within you. Know that you can bring this force to whatever you wish to increase. How would you like to direct this energy now? The next card out for you, Gemini, is the 2 of Keys, the Treasure. A man looks dejectedly at a smashed treasure chest in a room that obviously has been robbed and plundered. Behind him, a stream of light shines from below the lid of an unbroken chest that rests on a small table, the only piece of furniture in the room that hasn't been touched. This card represents a great loss or disappointment in your life right now. It could be the loss of a job, a relationship, or even an opportunity. But remember that this phase is temporary. It might take some time and effort to rally your forces, but there is a great treasure within you that is always available. The little chest represents that part of you that is filled with light. It isn't vulnerable, and it can never be lost or damaged. When you focus on what's wrong and what's lacking, it perpetuates your sense of emptiness and victimization. So don't let yourself get lost in your loss. Open the lid to your light and let it illuminate your way. There are other opportunities and greater wealth waiting for you to discover. The Akashic force for this card. Close your eyes and feel the treasure inside you. There is a golden light there that flows through your whole body and into the air around you. This is your boundless and abundant light, and it acts as a beacon to the world. Your third card, Gemini, is the King of Roses. The roses correspond to cups in the Rider-Waite deck. This card shows a man holding two roses, a red and a white, demonstrating a balance of passion and purity. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. When he appears upright in your spread, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand, either in a friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home and family issues are concerned. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man or masculine figure, as we all have feminine and masculine, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always start within. The Akashic force for this card. Close your eyes and step into the robes of the King of Roses. You are the king of family, home, and community. Feel a sense of care swell within you. What would you like to bring to the world around you now? I also like to read the card that's on the bottom of the deck, Gemini, and for you, that is the Eight of Scrolls, Paths Unknown. You can see she has a few different paths there to choose, from which to choose. Woodland animals gather around a woman who stands in a small clearing in the forest. The fork before her breaks into three separate paths. The middle is clear and bright, the left is much darker with more trees and growth, and the right is dappled by sunlight with a few shadows falling here and there across it. This card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that's known to you, and it shows you the way to the expected outcomes. But there are two other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. The Akashic force for this card. Close your eyes and see a path cloaked in shadow before you. It might be a little scary because it's unknown. Step right into the shadow and feel yourself fill with the excitement of uncertainty and unknown opportunity. Are you ready for a surprise? Those are beautiful messages from the Akashic Tarot, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed that portion of the reading. I would like to pull an oracle card for you now from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. These Akashic messages for you with the increscent moon, using your talents and gifts and putting those out into the world. The Two of Keys, the treasure, the light within you that nothing can take away, sharing that light with the world. The King of Roses, a man of power and love and balance, and paths unknown, perhaps taking a path that is less traveled, Gemini. Those decisions are up to you. Of course, you can always call on the Akashic Records, call on the Akashic Masters, and ask them questions. And they and your spirit guides can definitely give you answers. So always feel free to call on them for that. Spirit and angel guides, what is the oracle message for Gemini today, please, for the week of February the 20th through the 28th? What is the Shaman's Dream oracle message for Gemini, please? Thank you, Spirit. Shaman's Dream oracle message for Gemini, please. And your card, Gemini. The number 18, Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray. I'm chuckling because a couple of signs have gotten this already. I think Aries and Taurus may have gotten it. It's a beautiful card as well. Awesome, an awesome card of power. Number 18, of course, reduces to a 9. Let me pull back a bit so there's not so much glare. Number 18, Eyes of the Eagle. Protection, inherent trust, rising above the fray. The Eyes of the Eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead, to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. The Eyes of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment slings and arrows and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before you, even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges. Your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You are called now to trust your heart and your instincts, to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right, and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. The final card that I will pull for you tonight, Gemini, is an oracle card from the Wild Offering Oracle. Thank you for your patience, Gemini, and thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I am so appreciative of you being here and joining me. This has been a wonderful journey so far, and thank you so much for your views, for your likes. I appreciate it all. I really do, every single one. What is the final Wild Offering Oracle message for Gemini, please? Wild Offering Oracle message for the week of February 20th through the 28th, or whenever this message finds you. Thank you, Spirit and Angel Guides. And thank you, Gemini. The Wild Offering Oracle message for you. Gratitude. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. I love that card, Gemini. This has been a beautiful reading for you. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your February, and I will see you next time. Love and light.